Hey, good morning, afternoon, and or evening, gamers, and thamers. Hopefully, the internet keeps up. We'll see what happens. I'm a little bit afraid. I'm a little bit hesitant. That kicked me off the internet and was off and on for a while for a significant portion of the day, making work a little bit harder. But there was still stuff I could do offline. So we'll see how it goes. If it gets any sort of shaky and it stops working very well and it really interrupts the viewing experience, we'll just reconvene tomorrow. That's absolutely fine. I do not mind just pushing it down a day and letting the internet sort itself before I have to sort Mike Tyson's remains into a coffin. Yes, he's going down tonight. That's right. I'm beating Tyson tonight. It's gonna happen. That's it. Thank you, Toro, for keeping the fort down. How you doing officially now? Champion. That's right. I am a great champion. I haven't even done anything yet. And I am 100% a great champion. Thank you for that. What's up, Petty? Good to see you as well. What's up, the Jabberwock? Can't believe it. The Jabberwock. It's them. I know them. And Fizz as well. It's coming from me, you guys. Let's break his internet. Hey, boss, I think it'd be easy if we just broke his knees. No. We gotta break his internet. I heard it back in like the 2010s that breaking the internet is real cool. How you all doing? Happy Monday and or Tuesday to the folks out there. Hopefully the week is starting off strong for all y'all. Happy Canada Day, apparently, to all my Canadian friends out there. And happy future 4th of July Day for all my U.S. friends out there. Should be a good one. I got announced, we had at a meeting today, we got announced today for work that they're giving us the 5th off as well. So we had the 4th off, and we're also getting the 5th off as well because our sales numbers were ridiculously high this quarter. So they're just like, hey, well, to celebrate, we're giving you the day off on Friday as well. Congratulations. Enjoy your 2 days off. I'm like, wait, this is fucking cool. This is something that more companies should do and fight tooth and nail to even give an extra day off for any reason whatsoever. Every company I've seen that at. Like, oh, how do we reward these people out here for working so hard and still meeting our sales numbers despite all things going bad? An extra day off would be nice. They want blankets. We're gonna send them all blankets. It's gonna cost us like $100,000 to send out these really nice high quality blankets to each of our employees at their homes, but we gotta show them how much we love them. I mean, I admit, the blanket's really nice. And the blanket is very nice that they sent out, but it was also like, all right, you're not gonna increase our pay. Your sales have gone up over this year. We're still working very hard. We're asking for an extra day off, and you're just like, nah. You want this blanket. So that was a very nice surprise that I just never would assume that happened in my life. That I'd never see something like that. I fucked up too. As in I fucked up also. Where did we go? Oh my, I didn't even make it down to Artesian. Yo, what's up, Artesian? How you doing? Like Mike Tewson joke just to keep it simple and accessible to, or Mike Zwayson joke for a closer sound. Even if English is my It looks like you have to tie again, then Artesian. You've seen it in a kitchen experiment, and then my 2-week-old laundry line broke. That sucks. Oh boy, I'm glad I got this new product that will solve all my problems that I was having with my old product. It's the exact same problem, just delayed. Cool, great. Reduce this rooter to rubber, boss is Rowda. Look, I've seen the rooter tutor on the sides of the truck driving around the city. Internet's very popular. I think I can put two together, okay? We're using PTO on Thursday and working from home on Friday. So not for a 4-day, but still a weekend, right? And at the point for Friday, I mean, I don't know what industry you work in or what you're doing for work, but I'm going to assume that if you're working from home, a lot of other people are also not going to be around or probably taking it a lot more low-key as well. So it's probably the perfect day to really just take it a little bit more easy. Don't have to worry about it too much. You're going to be working, you're going to be saving the PTO, but no one's really going to be working that day, most likely. I used to do that with all my quote-unquote vacation days, that many people took the day off, and I'm just like, well, I don't have any family to see, I don't have any family obligations to see, I don't have anything else to do, I don't want to travel during these times either. So I'm going to continue working these days that you're not actually giving me off, because no one's going to be working, so it's basically a day off. No one's going to miss me if I'm a little bit slow on anything. If anything comes through, and usually nothing comes through. So it's still effectively a day off anyway. It's just I don't have to dive into my PTO for that. Not that it matters this time. I still was planning to work the Friday regardless of anything. Because I was just like, I don't celebrate the 4th. I don't celebrate the 4th. I take the day off. And I take the day that you give me and I keep moving on. But I have a limited PTO anyway. So it wouldn't matter if I even wanted to take the day off. So it's just its own thing. Goon with Oxford Dictionary, new tabletop character gesture. Well, actually, boss, says right here that it's like, okay, if you have a dictionary in front of you, why do you keep saying things like says? Yeah, boss, I'm just trying to keep in character, you know? I'm trying to be that guy. So your stir fry was a kilo of frozen veggies. I kept me enough water when I thought it was done. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna stop. Okay, fine, I'll play your game and make this goulash dish for weirdos. Ooh. Ooh. Think of all horror. That's honestly. That looks amazing, by the way, Tizian. Oh, gosh. Horizontally balanced. It's doing its best. It's literally hanging in there. It is literally hanging in there. And you know what? That's all right. That's okay. It's a day when my guy said it's resurrected. Yes, it is. It's going to be. Because I'm going to kill him. And then he will have the availability to be resurrected. How's moving not like a whiskey out of the rest? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, then probably not. But yeah, good luck for sure on that regard. The rest should be, interrupted. Well, I guess I understood what you meant. I guess. I I understood what you meant in the reverse aspect, but it was along the same lines of thinking of like, you're gonna rest or not rest. It's gonna be easy or not easy. The answer was, it was gonna be easy, so at least that's hopefully good. What's up, Johnny? How you doing? Also, today marks a year since you made Bubsy 3D, the first game I saw on my PC in my new apartment. Hell, dearest, I don't dare missed. I do missed. And I do miss those easier times where Bubsy 3D was a very beatable game. Very cromlink game. Easy. Yes. This is state. Don't know why, but hey, it's something else to celebrate here. The Satsui no Hado. It's true, I haven't tried throwing a fireball at him. And I spent a lot of my morning watching Street Fighter 1, both speedruns and high score challenges. And it turns out the way that you want to beat most of the people who are fighting in this world is just be able to throw a fireball at them. Oh, boxers coming your way? Just throw a fireball at him. What the fuck's he gonna do? Try to jump over it? He might land on another fireball. He might run into your air move, your anti-air move. He doesn't know what the fuck that is. He thought the fact that he could jump, like, you know, had like a 15-foot vertical was pretty impressive. But apparently it's just a detriment. I guess this hoppy little redheaded guy named Ryu. The fuck's up with that? I just gotta charge my Kamehameha. Make him give it up. I think about Dr. G. I used to be Satsui no Alfredo. It was a really good, it still is a really good name, I should say. That name doesn't stop giving. It's the name that keeps on giving. Yeah, being able to throw a fireball is quite the challenge in SF1. But if you get it, you're still not undefeatable. You're still very vulnerable because the enemies can also just kind of accidentally you into death. It turns out that fireball is really actually needed. It's a counterplay to, oh, well, if the enemy hits me like 3 times in this very weird situation, they can just kind of kill me instantly, it turns out. So that sucks. And then Sagat has a fireball, which also sucks. Yo, hey yo to you, Rejax. What's going on, friend? Good to see you. Hopefully your last day of charity went really well yesterday. Yeah, Sagat has Tiger, even though he doesn't use it like that. He just uses it like one at a time, but it's really freaking fast. And because his arms are so long, it makes it come out even goes further faster, basically. So you could be like at like mid-range and he'll just throw his arms out and suddenly there's a projectile on the screen and the projectile does like 50% damage. And it hits you with the slowest, most arduous pushback ever. You're reusing the air just like, ooh. And then he lands on the ground. You're like, well, I sure hope they'll throw another one again. And then Sagat's like, would it be funny though if I... No, actually, the Sagat never seems to do that. The Sagat usually tries to go for like a tiger knee or something like that. They don't cheap you out that hard. Mind you, one more hit from Sagat's probably just going to kill you anyway. Total $1,613 dues. That's a lot of dollar dues, my friend. Congratulations on doing that. Another, well, outside looking in, mind you, successful year. As I'm very new. But I think that's fan-fucking-tastic. That's great to me. Well, good shit, good shit. But yeah, Street Fighter 1's a very funny game that barely works, and if it wasn't iterated on as much as it was, it would have never been a successful juggernaut that we know it to as today. And it is to make with bamboo shoots. I like their flavor, but it's super mild. I don't know how to put them in anything, not to overpower or overwrite them. Best I gotta just put it in the burrito and guy. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Put it in a taco. I think that's a perfectly good idea. Chop them up into like fine little bits, put them into a taco, dress it up with that. Maybe toss them with a little bit of soy sauce beforehand, make some Korean tacos with bamboo shoots. Hell yeah, I mean, you can make technically Chinese tacos. Just start using like allspice or something like that. I think you could do something with that. I think there's a perfectly cromulent idea to use it as a garnish. Fuck it. Not that I just learned about Korean tacos today, but I was reminded that, yeah, Korean tacos is now a nationwide thing that people are very widely accepting. So you just fucking go for it. Just might as well at this point. You have nothing to lose. You ready to try, son? That's right. I wasn't even trying in the first place. I was letting Tyson test 20% of my power. But today, I'm going to have to go up to 30%. Are you ready, Tyson? What's up, Kindest Weapon? How you doing? Set with Korean tacos? Nope. No, Korean tacos are real and they're freaking delicious. I mean, you have two cultures that cook this meat in fairly similar ways with fairly similar spiciness in heat with a little bit more tang coming from the Korean side and a little bit more spice usage, as in like ground spices from and herb usage as well from the Mexican side. Combine them together. There's like they're dividends of one, basically one or two things. Put them together, you have a really good product. It's really good. I think it might have finally been the one thing that made all the fusion haters out there shut their mouths just a little bit more. Also, what's up, Jim Fu? Good to see you. Hopefully, the rest of your day went okay. By the way. But hey, what do you got to say? Tell the people what's happening your way. Bulgogi and kimchi in a taco. Critical weakness struck. I'm swooning. Exactly. It's just like, oh, here's a sauced up beef product with the, you know, the acidity of kimchi popped into there with a little bit of spiciness as well, put into a nice, you know, flour or corn tortilla. That sounds amazing. They can both use cumin bases as well. Cumin is very popular, I mean, across the world, mind you. It's just more heavily emphasized in Mexican cooking, but it can be used in Korean cooking as well. It all fits. Chili is definitely big in both cultures. So it's like, yeah, just jump in. Even the small Midwest city I lived in for a few years, I had to call China Korean Mexican fusion place. Exactly. And there's definitely currently a lot in your area. I know that. You are definitely not left out of that train in some way, shape, or form over where you're at. I know that for a fact. I don't think we have one here, hilarious enough, but I think we're only starting to get some Mexican culture restaurants out here that are really good for what they are. There's an extremely good taco place out here that I've been to a few times. And there's a really, really good Mexican restaurant that's like 45 minutes away, but it's like a 45 minutes away worth the drive good. That place is really good. So I want to go back someday. That's not even true. I was going to say, I don't have an excuse to go over there. Well, my company's there, and sometimes I have to go over there. I guess I do have an excuse. I just don't use it because I'm remote. They can't make me come in. Day is fine. Took a nap. Still tired. That sounds like a perfectly chronological and normal day as an adult, Jinfu, and I feel you on that. I nestled up on the couch for a little bit. I didn't fall asleep, but sometimes just laying down is just good enough. Just good enough. So Serbia got nothing for fancy foreign places in this country's biggest city. We had our first Korean market open up last month. But you have so many opportunities now. That rules. Check out this taco. It's a Mexican food world. That's not real Mexican food. America walks away with tasty tacos. Hey! You come back here now? I didn't say I wasn't hungry. I said I could eat. American food culture is very limited in things because we're still a very young country by comparison, and our take on food has been very different because we don't have these strong historical requirements or needs that have come from moments of strife to make good food on cheap budgets. But what we do have is great fusion because a lot of people move from their respective countries into, for lack of a better word, it sure doesn't hold the same meaning as it did when it originally happened, a melting pot where it's like, I can't access all my original ingredients, so I'm going to make a new style of this food that I can make here, and I'm going to tell all my friends of how I fix the problem of not having access to all these ingredients. And then that will become the new food culture, and it's very good. And then the U.S. and all of their witnesses like, well, that's not your real food. How dare you? And it's like, I literally made it. What do you mean it's not my real culture food? Have you been over to my country? Oh, gosh. Food's funny. Food's always funny. Lunch unrelated close to the company. Yeah, basically. If I could convince him to let me go there for lunch, I'd be amazing. That would be very incredible if I could, like, swing that budget. Although the place we went to last time was fairly pricey. But it was okay. It was fine. I nothing I would write home to or anything like that. But it's like, it's fine. It was just further away. And fine, I guess. I don't know what to say. It's fine. But we have to go there because I know that one of our team members does have celiac. So it was somewhere that they vetted themselves firsthand. So it's like, I will go wherever you want to go. I don't care how good the food is at all. If you can eat there, we are going there. If you are comfortable eating food there, we go there. It does not matter. It doesn't matter what I want anymore. Have you seen what the UK calls a taco? 1, what's up, Shark? Good to see you. 2, strangely enough, no, I haven't. UK taco. I almost spelled taco with a K because I had UK in the brain. Well, first off is, do British people not eat tacos? Good question, Redditor. Let's find out. Yeah, if you have a specific example, you should send that to me because Taco Bell UK is the only thing that's popping up right now. Yeah, I'm just getting a bunch of Taco Bell. Agriculture got hit with a big depression. Yeah, big in the Depression and again in World War II. Yeah, that's true. That is true. There is a lot of recipes that did come from those times that are basically never eaten anymore because a lot of U.S. food culture as it stands is, oh, Is it for the poors? Well, I don't want it then, and it's not a part of our culture. Oh, wait, this lobster shit's good. We gotta start charging top dollar for this lobster. Is that oxtail over there, motherfucker? Yeah. Let me take that shit too. We gotta charge top dollar for this. What, you mean this came from people of poor? No, it was always a high class product. I don't know what you're talking about, Chief. I don't know what you're talking about. But he says they live to go to the spice and could grow them, so it was cheap even in the rough times. That does make a lot of sense, though. That does make a lot of sense, actually. But I'm pretty sure I picked up a cookbook with Creole Cajun, New Orleans cooking recently. Nice. Yeah. What do your fusion food hate? This rules. They punch up the spices for sure. And I still need to go to New Orleans and eat good over there. It's being created by certain people with no connection to any of the foods they're fusing. Yeah, that I would say that is also a bigger issue in the 90s. Kind of in the same sense of, oh, you have this? I have this. It's mine now. Hooray. Yo, taco. Right. Quite then. A perfectly crumbled taco. Oh, gosh. And also, yeah, do whatever you want in your kitchen as well. I think there's always a room for, like, just do whatever you want in your kitchen. The quickest way to understand how to cook food is just to make it yourself instead of clamoring for other people to make it, quote-unquote, right. The Great British Bake Off did do a Mexico week, and it was very, very disdained. And they also did a Japan week, which was also very disdained as well. And was weird to do it as well, because it was like, all right, what do we know about Japan baking? Or it's like, what do we know about Japan? Did you mean to follow up with Japan baking culture? No. Japan. But what about their very baking? Like, there's a bakery on like every other corner in Tokyo. Japan likes cute shit, right? No, don't go down this route, Paul. No. And then he sits there for a bit. He goes back to the show. It's like, all right, welcome to Japan week. Everything's cutified. I don't like matcha. What a time that Great British Bake Off. Completely had a Great British Jerk Off moment there. Oh gosh. There's how Jello used to be a luxury good. Then you found a ton of recipes for it 10 years later. Everyone abandoned Jello. Everyone gave up on Jello. Jello used to be funny. Used to be cool. Then it became funny. Then it became the butt of all jokes. Jello is no more unless you want to drink alcohol, which is a cromulent way to do shots, I guess. I'm not gonna lie. I like starting off nights with like a Jello shot. If we're partying, I like Jello shots. But as like as a concept, I'm like, don't ever bring me Jello shots if we're just chilling. If we're going hard, Jello shots are a sign of that. If we're just enjoying our drinks though, please, I will just make a cocktail. It's fine. It's okay. Let me get a nice beer and we will enjoy ourselves. We can have best of both worlds. It's okay. Don't gatekeep food, which is great. Which is a great way to live and is a way that people have not gotten through all the way. Yo, what's up, GC Yoshi? How you doing? Have you recently returned home from recent events? Because I believe you didn't make it a combo breaker. I think it was like one of the last things I saw before I left Twitter. But I don't know if you were having an opportunity to go to CEO or not. But no, it's great to see you. I have not stopped streaming at all. In fact, I've been streaming more, if anything. It turns out that when you don't have to practice and watch a lot of footage and prepare yourself for fighting game tournaments that you have to travel to a lot of your time opens up. You can do things. It's crazy. How have you been, fam? It's great to see you. Revenue Spice. I should look at Ethiopia more. Same, honestly. I'm very weak there. I think what I'm going to spend a lot of my next half year doing is focusing on Ethiopian cooking and focusing on more African cooking as well. Because I have an African cookbook that my mom bought me and I just have not gotten to dive into it yet. Because around the same time, I bought Indian cookbook. I'm using it very broadly here, but that's how they market it themselves. And she goes through like the basis of like layering spices and everything like that, which is something I've been looking for a long time. So it's like my holy grail. And I dived into it. I read it. I was going to like the sciences and stuff like that. It was exactly what I wanted. So I have to go back and learn a little bit more. So it's gonna take a little bit of time here. There's a new American restaurant in DC that's quite good. As much as I hate the term new American, that's fair. American food has changed a lot in that culture, actually. I feel like, where it's like it's new American, it's farm to table, it's any other variant of that sort of thing. But I think I'm also happy about it because a lot of places are pretty good, and it's finding some level of identity that is playing around with what we previously know. I'm jazzed for that. Less jazz for the cost, but I'm jazzed for that. Because my ass will spend that money on food. A lot of my budget goes to food. But you went to nothing, but yeah, just chilling. Hell yeah. Hey, that's plenty calm in it too. Being able to just kick back, relax, and watch other people have a good time is a good time still. I still watch parts and pieces of CEO and Combo Breaker because I was like, I still want to see good matches. That part of me has not stopped. I just don't feel like playing too much. And I'll probably dabble again at some point here or there just to see where my brain is at. But the last time I played, I was like, yeah, I won, but it definitely wasn't about winning or losing. It was just like, I'm just not really into this, honestly, yet. So, I'll revisit this in another few months then, or whatever happens. But yeah, I've had ETF Open Food like maybe twice in my life, and it was fantastic both times. Maybe 3 times, actually. It's been fantastic every time I've had it. Now it's just a matter of learning more about it. That's my problem. That's on me. And how I can also vegify it as well. Since I would love it if my partner could also eat, it turns out. Oh, gosh. Oh, you got a name of that book? Yeah. I just have to go grab it real quickly. Give me a second. All right, so the book is Masala by a name I will not attempt to say out loud. So I'm going to type it out to you. But her first name is Anita. There we go. Anita from Spice Book. But yeah, that's Masala. And it is incredible. I don't know if you've ever read The Food Lab by